Hello guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. It's Jason or the Gamer Films here, and guys, as you can obviously tell by the title, today we are going to be going over what the meteor really means and why it's not going to be hitting Tilted Towers. So, as you guys can probably tell by the content on my channel recently, I have been playing Save the World a lot more. And something that was recently added to Save the World is this brand new DLC called Into the Storm. And with Into the Storm came a brand new quest line in which you are taken on a journey with one of the main characters, Lars, to help him find one of his friends who was lost when the storm initially started. And if you guys are not aware of the plot of Save the World, it's basically just the storm came along and zombies came with it and like everybody died. So what you do is you try to find Lars's friend, and Lars's friend is actually an astronomer. And throughout the quest line, what you have to do to help Lars find his friend is you have to go through these atlases, find these star maps, you have to find these telescopes, things like that. All of them are astronomy related, and that falls in line with the meteor. However, you could just say that's purely coincidental. You could just say that that was convenient timing by them, and that doesn't mean anything. However, today, something that we have recently seen that was just added is now in Battle Royale, not just Save the World. In the TVs, you will see a little error screen that shows like an emergency broadcast type thing with a little like llama and a bunch of pixels. I'll put a picture of it on the screen. And guys, what you can tell from that is obviously, it's like the broadcast stations aren't working, there's an emergency, TVs aren't functioning the way they should. And what a lot of people are immediately pointing to is they're just saying, oh, the meteor is blocking reception, oh, that's like a news broadcast to warn people about the meteor, things like that. However, what I think it really is that this is the beginning of the storm. They say in Save the World that the storm came without warning. However, there had to be at least a good short period of time where we were aware of the storm. And in that short period of time, what could have easily happened is radio and TV broadcasts could have gone down, which would explain why the llama and the low pixelated error screen would come up. So, my conclusion is that right now, the beginning of the storm is starting to happen in Battle Royale. And a lot of you might be saying, well, Battle Royale and Save the World are completely different universes. How would the beginning of Save the World be happening right now in Battle Royale? Well, a lot of people would instantly assume that because they're different game types that Epic developed them with completely different mindsets. However, in Save the World, similar to Battle Royale, there is also the blue meteor, and when shooting stars arrived in Battle Royale, there were also shooting stars in Save the World. I'll make sure to put a picture of one of those or both of those on the screen right now. So guys, that shows that obviously the universes are related. They are the same universe, meaning that anything that happens in Save the World could be Battle Royale. So could this mean that Battle Royale is actually like the precursor to Save the World, and Battle Royale might be at fault for why the storm suddenly appeared? We don't know. That might be explained. But why would they have Battle Royale and Save the World linked? Well, as we all know, Battle Royale is free to play, and that's why everybody loves it. And they also wanted Save the World to be free to play. However, it's currently in early beta, early testing, so it's not free, but they want to make it free at some point, and it has been delayed a little bit because it was already like 6 years in development. But now that Battle Royale is so successful, why would Epic devote their time and resources to anything other than the game that's making them a couple million? So, what I think this is this is their way of building hype around the meteor, and they are going to force it to be tied with Save the World. So that way, they can actually make Save the World free, and this is kind of going to be their way of, exciting the Battle Royale players, and when they finally realize, like, hey, Save the World's free, well, they'll start to think, well, yeah, if they had all this big hype about the Meteor, then yeah, there must be some reasoning behind, you know, playing Save the World, because obviously they wouldn't devote that much time and effort to, you know, making it free if they could have just made it free with absolutely no background. So, another thing to back that up is obviously we have all heard of the noise that the meteor makes when you look directly at it. I'll play a little clip of me looking right at it right here. And guys, if you actually put those, if you actually put that audio into a little machine, a little processor in your computer, what will happen is if you look at the sound waves from that, you will actually see that it resembles the Take the L dance. So this obviously is not coincidental. It is spitting how much the images look like the actual dance itself. So my conclusion is that Epic knew that we were going to think that it's tilted because of other things that they put in the game that I will go over in a second. So this is their way of saying like, haha, take the L, we tricked you guys into thinking it's tilted. And obviously the whole reason why we all started thinking that tilted was about to get blown up is because of the low vibrations that started randomly occurring towards the beginning of this Battle Pass season. It pissed everybody off, but some nerds got together. They put their little thinking caps on, and they actually found out that it was Morse code. And the Morse code said SOS D5418. So SOS obviously is just a nonsense saying that means, you know, help us, rescue us. And D5, if you look at the map grid in Fortnite, which I will show on the screen right now, D5 is where Tilted Towers is located. So this obviously is not coincidental, otherwise they wouldn't have put it in the game to be Morse code. However, along with that, they also put 418, which you would assume means April 18th. However, that date has already passed, and that is the same day of the week that they normally put updates into the game. So, if nothing happened with the meteor that was too extravagant on that day, then why would we assume that the rest of the Morse code is correct? And also, finally, the reason why Tilted cannot be getting blown up, the reason why this has to link to Save the World, is if you look at Fortnite's biggest competitor, PUBG, PUBG added a new map. They went from a big green grassy area to a desert map. And if you play Save the World, with this new DLC, we got a mode with a brand new desert map. And I don't think it's coincidental that they followed the same exact pattern as PUBG in, you know, the type of terrain that they introduce. And I don't think it's a coincidence that it was added into Save the World beforehand, but seemingly too far away for it to be related to Battle Royale. That way they would trick us into thinking that they were not related. However, with everything that I have compiled, with everything that Epic has done, all of the patterns, this is the only thing that I can think of, because there's no way they're going to get rid of Tilted. Everybody enjoys the gameplay there too much, and there's no way they're just going to keep Save the World in early development if they just added a brand new DLC for it. And the DLC was pretty big. I mean, it wasn't even seasonal, and the quest line is already bigger than all of the seasonal events. So guys, that's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys liked it. Please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Share if you think my theory is true. And make sure to subscribe if you enjoy Fortnite content or anything else on this channel. Have a good day, everybody. Peace.